Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We are getting ready to draw something for the stream. My friend over here is Kurt.
That's right.
He's my partner in crime.
Yeah, I see.
We're doing stuff today. Gonna blow your mind. We're gonna draw something new. It's gonna be something that is new to you. Yes, I just rhymed new with new, but hey, I'm not a rapper. Fuck you. Oh.
It doesn't matter what you gonna do to her, cause she be doing all day, even if it's her. That's right, I just rhymed the word her with her in a way that's nonsensical.
Yeah. Hi. I don't know if anybody's watching it, but
Are we actually streaming?
Yeah, we are streaming.
I thought it was only on.
No way. We are live on Instagram and we are live on twitch.tv/digsdigsdigs. Maybe turn that down a tiny bit.
I gotta turn that down.
If you are watching me on Twitch or YouTube, hello and welcome.
What's up?
Please chat in the chat. We're here to entertain and draw.
Yeah.
And if you are joining us from Instagram, hello. If you want to see more, including my beautiful face.
That's true, it is a very beautiful face.
Oh, hush, you're biased. Just join us over on Twitch and have fun. We'll chat and do a good thing. So, ooh,
Oh, I gotta
please
turn that
mute
down.
that.
How do I mute that? Oh,
you get muted here.
oh
Maybe.
man. Oh yeah, I'll take care of it. You do it.
Yeah, you can't listen to music and also.
I'll take care of it. Don't worry
That's
about it.
funny. My chest is in the frame.
Well, that's
Hello,
what you get for being
everybody.
endowed.
Yeah, well. Alright, so today is a little different. Basically, we're just trying a bunch of different things and seeing what sticks. So today, I want to do something a little different. I want to do album cover art. Specifically, I want to redraw an album cover for something that I don't like. I like the album, but maybe the art is kind of weird to me.
Yeah. So it's the classic Black Sabbath Paranoid album cover.
Which love the song,
Love the song.
love the album.
Love the album. There was a switcheroo that happened with the album though. Do you want to tell that story?
Yeah, so you told me that basically what happened is the original album was supposed to be called War Pigs.
Yes.
Which, goes with this imagery here that we have of a man dressed like a pig as a soldier, which, makes sense. But if you take the title and change it to Paranoid, it makes a little less sense.
I mean, he does look like a drug-addicted LARPer.
That is true. And, honestly, I never even knew what this was as a kid. I just thought it was like some weird, motorcycle guy.
Yeah.
I guess his helmet is like a motorcycle helmet, kind of.
Oh, so really it says, "Good evening."
Oh, good evening. Welcome.
Yeah, what's up? He says, "What are we doing today?" Oh yeah, well you already answered that. So we will be doing what would you call this? An album cover?
An album cover. I like that.
Cover. Yeah, that's what we call
Recover.
it. Recover.
We're doing a recover today. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna share this video so other people go to watch it too.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know how, but anyway, don't worry about me. Worry about you.
So without further ado, here it is, the original album. It's just nice. I think it's an interesting looking album. I like the colors, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to challenge myself to keep the same color palette. So what I'm going to do is create a new palette. And we're going to just do a little droppy drop. Oh, you know what I forgot?
What's that?
Oh, it's okay. I'll survive.
Okay.
I forgot my keyboard. It's okay.
Your keyboard.
My little keyboard.
Ooh, Thrillmo Baggins is joining us on Twitch. What's up, Thrillmo?
Hello, Thrillmo.
Saying what's up?
Welcome to the stream.
Yeah. Been a second, been a minute.
Yeah.
So yeah, doing an album cover.
Album cover.
Actually, so yeah, Chrissy and I also host a jam session 4th Friday of every month in Japan, in Nagoya. And actually, one of the Japanese guitarists, he requested this song, Paranoid, and we played it together. It was
That's
quite fun.
right.
Chrissy killed it on the verse. Yeah,
I tried.
I wonder if you can find a video. Post it up sometime.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, but you killed it.
That was fun. Good times.
Again, we're on Twitch. Feel free to join us on Twitch if you want to see Chrissy's actual face and me Skulking in the background. I do skulk.
Or if you want to see a full-on image of what we're drawing here. Although I guess the live is pretty okay. But I'd be happy to say hello to you if you come say hey.
Yeah.
So, let's...
I feel be using the same color palette. We're gonna. I don't know. There's something charming about this album cover though, because it is like 1970, and it's like.
Look, I'm not saying it's bad by any
iconic.
Stretch of the imagination,
It's
but
iconic.
I want to try and like.
Give it a modern touch. A modern
Well,
touch.
not even just modern, just different.
Sure.
Just reimagine. Retcon. So how is everybody? How is everybody's week so far? Anybody? Any exciting news? Any excellent? I don't know. It rhymes with excellent.
Excellent.
I was gonna say like excellent revelations or excellent
Excellent.
exposures.
Excellent revelations. Sure.
So, generally, getting into this guy, the original concept is supposed to be like a war pig, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's that was Ozzy's original intent.
His
in
vision.
photography, yeah.
Oh, this is a fun challenge. So should I do something piggy?
Also, Aureli said there was some bullshit this week.
Oh no!
Preach on. What's
Do
the,
tell if you
what's
want.
the BS?
Do you want me to beat someone up? Because I will.
Some workplace BS, relationship BS,
Political
global,
BS,
global.
geopolitical
There's
BS.
there's a lot of that going on.
Yeah, there's plenty of reasons to be mad for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. War pigs. So first and foremost, though, I want to make sure I carve out some space for our logos. I feel naked now without my... I got spoiled. I have this little keyboard thingy.
It'll be 2 seconds. I can grab it.
Dude, I think it's on my desk.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys.
Alright, well...
BRB.
I'm flying solo. I'm scared.
Oh, you're on stream by yourself.
Oh, no.
Well, some people came to see anyway, so don't worry about it.
Well, at any rate, I feel like I can't use without my keyboard anymore. I got spoiled on it. Has anybody ever used like the little shortcut keyboard? Dude, it's so convenient. I can't read chats anymore, so unless you go to Twitch, I can't see what you're saying, or YouTube. But I'm just gonna doodle. So yeah, I want to keep the title as the title. Mind you, this is rough, so it's gonna be Black Sabbath. Any Black Sabbath fans in the audience? I grew up with Black Sabbath, so it's like deeply ingrained in my childhood. I'm gonna change the title back, because, you know, screw the record label for changing that. Oops, don't do that. I'm listening to lo-fi hip-hop, I guess. What is it? Oh no, you got the COVID. Oh, okay. Hi. And I am sorry about your COVID. Yeah, I've had it twice. The first time was like pretty unsure that I actually had it, and then the second time was Golden Week, and that really sucked. So I definitely had it, and had to stay home all spring vacation, which was pretty lame. Because in Japan, when you are working at a company, you almost never get vacation. So it's kind of a bummer when you don't get to actually have a vacation. So this album is called War Pigs, and the original thing is kind of this like D&D thing. So I'm wondering if I shouldn't do some kind of war-related thing. Like, I like the idea of a shield. But if I do a shield, maybe you'll lose part of the body. So you kind of have to make it kind of low down. Or smaller, maybe. I could do like one of those like little round shields. What do you call those little round shields? Does those have a name? See, that's a Kurt question. He would know what that's called. Like the little, the shield that you like don't want in a game. When you like first start a game and they're like, here, have a shield, and it's like a pot lid. That kind of shield. Could do. No. First, let me kind of think about this. I mean, I guess I'm gonna draw. Maybe I'm gonna do like. Hold on. I need reference. It's hard to draw without reference. Let's see. Gonna use a little reference, baby, 'cause it's important. But it's really hard to find the reference that I wanted. What I'm thinking about is like a soldier crawling kind of thing, but like I don't want to do like an army thing. I just want the illusion of like crawling towards the camera. But all of the crawlings that I'm finding are just like babies, and I don't want to draw a baby because that wouldn't be cool. I mean, it could be cool, but it's not really what I want to draw. Oh, maybe this one. It's like a mummy, but that'll do. All right. So when in doubt, everybody, please always use reference. Reference is your friend. I mean, obviously, if you can get away with drawing without a reference, great for you. But me, Chrissy Diggs, I like to use a reference when I draw still. So maybe I want to do something where the shoulders are up, kind of like that. And there's like a push-off shoulder. See this one? It's a little off the camera. Oh, here's a pro tip. Instead of like cropping while you draw, I think it's better to like draw the whole concept first, like the whole sketch first, and then crop like what you don't want out, because I think it's really hard to try and like imagine what's cropped out naturally, because like cropping is something that happens in a photo, right? Like a good photographer, like I learned this from a photographer. I'm not a good photographer, but I was told that you should be really careful about where you crop like a person. Like for example, you don't want to crop them at the arm, like at a joint or like a weird spot. You want to be able to see enough of the arm, or else it looks unintentional. I find the same to be true with drawing pictures too. If you don't draw the whole like arm first, it kind of looks, it can, not always, but it can make it a little more difficult to figure out where the right place to crop is. So basically what I'm trying to say is draw everything first, because it's hard to crop. Anyway, that's my lesson for today. I hope it was informative. No, but like seriously, what's everybody doing today? So what are you doing since you have COVID? Are you just like staying put? Are you gonna make use of it? Do something fun at home, I guess? Like when I was trapped, I had to, Japan's really strict, so I had to stay in my house basically. So I hooked up my projector that I use for drawing, and I played Harvest Moon in Japanese, so I could like study. And so I basically just beat Harvest Moon during my spring break. That was what I did. But at least I can simulate being outside, modern technology being what it is. So that's kind of nice. Here is a reality. I am bad at drawing. This kind of pose is weird. Oh, welcome back. Heidi.
Here you go.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Why?
So, well, we're both looking at weird things right now. What's going on?
Well, I'm looking at this mummy for reference.
I see.
Not because I want to draw a mummy, but because I need a reference.
Well, I'm all caught up then. I'm all caught up.
And then I was talking about, so our lovely joiner today has the Rona.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was talking about what I did when I was doing the Rona,
I see.
which was Harvest Moon. Because if you can at least pretend to be outside, it's better than not being outside, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Do what you can to get through it. Keep doing those indulging in those soups.
Soups?
Well, sorry.
Like superheroes?
No, soup, as in like drinking soup when you have COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imbibing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching too much The Boys. Yeah, we've been watching The Boys. I don't know if anybody's ever watched that.
I think a lot of people have watched it. It's
Probably pretty late to the game. That just slaps.
Yeah, it's good writing. Bunch of war pigs.
Yeah, so basically what I was telling the chat was that it's better to draw the whole figure before you crop something. So I'm trying to draw all of these body parts before I get rid of these body parts, because I know there are some that I don't want.
I see.
But it's hard to crop without drawing it first. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
If you don't know the whole image, where do you crop, right?
Sure. By the way, we have a question in the chat. Did you see this by Pimp Luigi?
I did not. Hi, Pimp
Says, hi,
Luigi.
Chrissy, working setting up an AV system. That's always rewarding work. And Pimp Luigi's wondering if you had a copy of your old Echo Ties of Time review. Isn't this still on your channel?
I think it is still on my channel. I don't know if I've unlisted it or not. I think I recognize this song from another YouTuber's channel. It's weird.
That makes sense.
I think it had a copyright claim issue, so I might have unlisted it. But I thought it was on my channel still. I don't remember.
What is it? Echo Tides of Time? Let's look it up. Do you guys want Chrissy to do more video game reviews? She does play video games still.
Sometimes.
Sure.
Right now I'm playing Sims 4, which is a travesty. Because it just keeps crashing.
On Steam?
Yeah. EA games suck, man.
Ooh, yeah. Here, I'll put it in the chat for you, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
This is a while ago.
No, that's just the song.
Oh, this is not your review?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to...
Yeah, a lot of the, reviews and stuff, I don't have. Because a lot of them were uploaded to, what do you call it? That channel. The Guy with the Glasses website. So, a lot of the stuff that I made is, as far as I know, gone into the universe, forever. I don't know where they are.
He's not even that guy with the glasses. There's a lot... I'm a guy with glasses. I'm one of those guys.
What?
He calls himself the guy with the glasses.
He's that guy.
Oh, that guy. Well, I feel like there's a lot of guys with glasses.
Well, there weren't back then.
There weren't? No, he was the first guy with glasses on YouTube.
Yeah, in hindsight, it's a really weird naming structure.
Thrill's asking random crashes or errors. No, I think they're just straight up crashes.
Yeah, it just I was really mad, and I almost decided I didn't want to play it anymore, because I had a really good city going, and everything was going well, and I had 900 people move in really quick, and then it just crashed. And it doesn't save automatically because it's an old-timey game, and I forgot about that kind of thing. And
well, it's a history repeating itself of them destroying great cities made by smart and diligent black people.
Yeah, painful.
That's the system. The system's stacked.
I had a little mayor's house. They gave me a mayor's house, and right when they gave me the little mayor's house and I placed it, boom, crash. And then I tried to rebuild it from the save state, and then it was just disaster from the beginning. Like, nobody moved in, and even though it was, like, pretty much the same, I'm pretty sure, just didn't work out.
Throw says Blip died, so anything loaded up there is gone unless they put everything on a YouTube archive.
Right.
What's Blip? I don't know
Blip TV, it was like another streaming service back in the day.
Yeah.
Alternative to YouTube, because I think they monetized us back then.
Yeah. Ooh, Daniel's saying hi. Daniel Dobrovsky saying hi on YouTube.
Hi, Daniel.
And yeah, people we I think agree. It's a shame that it's gone. You did cool reviews.
Oh, thanks.
I think so too.
I always tell people this. It's like really funny because I was doing that like while I was in college, and then big dumb college brain Chrissy was like, "Man, I can't keep doing these because I need to focus on my career in school. Otherwise, I won't make money." Little did I know that YouTube would become what it is, you know. Because like back then, you didn't really make money doing YouTube.
Yeah,
you know?
you'd have to. To be fair, there were a lot of people still making content. It's still a rarity, but I guess if you were diligent about it.
Yeah, I mean, just like I should have bought Bitcoin when I had a chance.
Daniel sub, thanks for the sub, Daniel.
Hi.
Supporting Chrissy and her
Thank
art
you.
and everything that she does.
I think you might be my first sub.
Is that true?
Yeah, because I haven't done this since like subs were like a thing.
Oh, I see.
So that's dope. I actually don't know what to draw. I want to draw a soldier, but I don't want it to be like an obvious soldier. I have this space.
I mean, you're the artist, so all we can do is give you some suggestions. But you don't have to throw the pig out with the bathwater. You could always do your version of whatever a paranoid attacking soldier looks like in your style.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. But I don't know how to compose. What do you call those little tiny shields?
Bucklers?
Ah, buckler. I knew they had a name. See, I was trying to figure out what that was called.
Yeah. A buckler shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that from my Dungeons and Dragons days.
I think I knew that myself, but I couldn't remember.
Usually a very low armor class.
Yeah, you don't want it very much.
Yeah.
You want to get rid of it right away.
Bullshit says they haven't played The Sims since Black Eyed Peas were featured on it.
Oh yeah, they did the Simish version of the Sim.
You're Okda. I assume you either mean old or OKD.
Yeah, I am old.
What is Black Eyed Peas? They were on the.
A bunch of there was like Green Day, Black Eyed Peas, Katy Perry. They all recorded songs in Simish.
In Simish.
Yeah, so like you would listen and it'd be like Zuplali plali viva, Zuplali plali viva, like that kind of thing.
I think it'd be funny if they just kept the R slur the same way.
Turns out they used it. No, like there's like a word for it in Simish.
Oh yeah, they had to change that.
That would be funny.
Calling him out.
Maybe I'm gonna take this away for now. Let's see. I need to do a soldier. Well, okay.
That's true. You're sort of like you don't draw soldiers that often.
Not very. Militant things aren't really my wheelhouse.
Yeah, so we're learning stuff. We're pushing our boundaries. Be satirical.
No, not that kind of soldier. Come on.
If you put it, how about like a
I want like a it.
Let me check what that was.
Is the door not closed all the way?
Yes, that's right.
I guess I could do like a heavy metal kind of thing.
Yeah, mumble rap was born from Sims. Wolf Sheep says. Copy. That's a pretty good theory. What's that? Mumble rap was born from The Sims. You had a whole generation of kids playing The Sims.
Maybe.
Maybe The Sims and Charlie Brown's teacher. Maybe that's what it is.
Something to that. Kind of like that.
Yeah, sure.
Pretty lady with a sword. Excuse me. Sorry, that wasn't cute.
In my throat. Can you guys hear the music in the chat? Is that too loud or not loud enough? Because if you're studying or you're hanging out with Chrissy, maybe you want to, chill and listen to some generic lo-fi hip-hop.
This kind of thing.
I'd rather play Paranoid, but, we're going to get hit with that copyright strike.
Unfortunately.
Or I could put on Black Sabbath piano covers. You think that'll get hit by a copyright strike?
Maybe, yes. Yeah. It's hard to say these days. Pretty much anything.
Yeah, I assume there's just people that's their career is just.
Yeah, absolutely. That's like a whole industry now. I suppose where there is a necessity, there will be innovation.
Okay, cool. I think I like this composition, sure.
Well, I don't know if this is my composition yet, but the idea.
So if you're watching, if you're joining on Instagram, YouTube, or Twitch, if you have any questions for Chrissy, I'm keeping my eye on the chat while she draws. That's kind of my whole job. She pays me in fish. And I want to earn my cans of fish. So if you have a question, feel free to ask.
He's like a walrus.
Yeah. You can ask her about almost anything as long as it's family friendly.
Yeah.
Be polite. If you want to ask about her process, her art, she's here for it.
This chick looks like Buffy, but it's not Buffy.
Well, Buffy is. Yeah, she's not a vampire slayer. She's a enemies of the state slayer.
Buffy?
No.
This one.
She's War Pig.
Should I draw a sexy pig?
Yeah, that could be a part Black Sabbath, part Twilight Zone reference. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
You're hideous.
Classic
Twilight Zone black and white show for all you Zoomers out there.
Yeah. What? TV was black and white? What?
Still stands up, man. That show, I love that show as a kid who still watched color.
Used to watch it every New Year's. They would do like a marathon.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Yes. Or you just
well, I used to watch it on marathons. I don't recall.
It was always like New Year's.
That makes sense, though. It's quite a good show.
I don't know if I want to keep this dumb helmet.
You can stylize it. Could be your thing. Make it your kind of helmet.
Yeah.
What's up, Twitch chat? If you want to see more of the art, you can also go out to Twitch. Twitch. I'm saying Instagram chat. If you want to go to Twitch, you can see her if you're from Instagram, because we got another stream going on YouTube and Twitch, whatever pick your poison.
Preferred platform.
Yeah, we got some people joining us on both. If you have any questions for Chrissy, feel free to ask. But she's just doing her thing.
Just doing my thing.
I watch Chrissy draw a lot because we work together on stuff, and I'm always amazed by how competent she is at drawing stuff, because I'm not as visually creative as she is.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I am also amazed at my ability to make art. It's been a long, long road of mediocrity. Nice.
All good creations. That.
Getting better every day.
So are you really gonna make her a sexy pig? Is that you think that's possible?
I
like that idea.
Don't know if I can do that, but I think I have an idea.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give her a pig head.
Oh, I see. Oh,
hat
okay.
thing.
I got you. We're not putting
Ew!
that on screen.
Make it go away. That is not safe for life.
No, we're not.
None of that is safe for life.
I also think I have to.
Oh my god! What?
I'm gonna turn my.
That woman is with a pig head.
I'm gonna put my.
That is a bad idea.
Yeah, safe search back on.
This is like AI art.
Probably.
With a pig just floating there.
Yeah, sorry, we were looking at references that we can't show on.
He is looking at references.
Anyway, there's some weird choices.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her like a boar's head, like Mononoke-esque kind of thing.
That's a cool idea. Also, boar's head meat. You ever have boar's head meat?
Cheese?
Boar's head cheese too, yeah. But when my family used to run it,
oh, you mean that weird one?
Is it weird? It's delicious.
I never had it. The name of it made me scared as a child, so.
Oh, fair enough.
Is it actually got pig in it?
No. It's just the name of the brand, Boar's Head.
Why would they do that?
Well, it's like a medievally, old-timey Boar's
Sounds
Head.
scary.
Meat.
Who wants to eat boar's head meat?
It's like Boar's Head Tavern, except they changed it. They closed down their tavern.
Depressing and sad.
Yeah, fair enough. That's because you were in as big of a Dungeons and Dragons nerd as me.
Nope, I sure wasn't. I didn't get into D&D until college, so.
Yeah, and you guys in chat play D&D? Tell us about your character. What are you playing right now? What class are you? Are you playing Baldur's Gate 3? That's another thing.
That was shocking.
Sorry.
Pretty much everybody who plays D&D is playing Baldur's Gate right now, right?
Yeah, that sounds
like,
right. Even people, I think it's probably going to pull people back into, which is fun. Once they finish the game, they're like, oh, I need more. I better just find a GM.
GM?
Like a game master. DM, well, yeah. GM is the sort of global term for a game master.
GM just makes me think general manager.
Well, they are a general manager of sorts. And then DM is specifically Dungeons and Dragons.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Now we're making a war pig.
Whew. Hear that, Ozzy? We're going to tag you in this.
Maybe. If I'm proud of it.
Well, either way.
I wanna.
This is no copyright, but there's like lyrics.
It's just AI. That's gonna be the new meta. All like no copyright music is just gonna be AI music.
Sure. Oh, well, she said they never played D&D, but you like the movie.
The movie was good.
Yeah, if you like the movie, definitely give the game a shot. Just because what I liked about the movie is the way they resolved like the plot and did stuff was very D&D, unique to D&D. They had these kind of like quirky, thinking outside the box sort of problem solving type things. I thought that they did a great job of that.
Yeah, the magic was fun, but not like, I don't know, cheap.
Thermal says they haven't picked up BG3, but you did get a tattoo at the con though, a D20. It could be worse. Where the dice faces too. Oh, that's pretty nerdy. I like that.
Nice, yeah. I mean, I think every nerd should have at least one nerdy tattoo that they like if they get a tattoo.
Yeah. Chrissy has her nerdy tattoo. I think she's proud to show off.
Da-da-da.
Yeah, the Triforce.
Nerdy. I am a nerd. Sorry, it's a Triforce. I can't really show it very easily on camera, but yeah, this feels like a thing.
Yeah, I like that. It's ooh, that's pretty cool. That's a good expression.
It's hard because it's hard to draw like animal heads on top of heads.
Sure.
Because I want to show the face, but I also want to keep a good amount of the hat shape natural. You know what I mean?
I think so.
Pigs have like big ears, right?
Yeah. Plus, you're like inventing a hat, right? So it's not like
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing fashion design at the same time.
It's my favorite kind of thing.
What was that? Making fashion on the fly?
It's like a fun challenge.
It's cute.
What's that?
No, your war pig. Although it's I wonder if people interpret it as fantasy war propaganda.
Whatever. People can interpret it whatever they like. I don't care. I am a person who does not care. They will find no fucks given when they excavate my body. Someday.
I got you.
Something more like that.
Right.
Because I want to try and...
This looks like it could be a D&D character, yeah, for sure.
Sure. Maybe it is a D&D character.
Sure. And you're just channeling their image.
No, maybe it's mine.
Maybe it's yours. Okay. Run a campaign. Would you do that if I ran a campaign? Would you play on stream? Would you play D&D on stream?
No.
No?
I mean, I would play D&D on stream, but I don't want you to run a campaign.
Why's that?
Because you don't have time.
Yeah, that might be true. But you never see me DM? Well, I guess you saw me. You see me DM a little bit.
You did that bears thing.
That's true. I ran a game of Honey Heist for a friend of ours that was leaving Japan. And it's a recommended one-shot, where if you want to play, so Wolf and Sheep, if you want to play role-playing games, get someone to run a one-shot for you, and you can get the experience without committing, your life to every Friday night to a campaign. Oh, there's something to that too, right? Like playing every week with your friends.
Sure. I mean, it's a cool thing to do if you have time. Definitely nothing wrong with it. Do you know? So you remember how I was on Queer Eye?
Yeah, I remember that.
So when it happened, there were a lot of the people on Reddit were like mad at me.
Yeah.
Because they thought I was trying to get my brother to stop playing video games. So there's just like this discourse around me and like, ooh, Chrissy hates gamers and she doesn't like video games and stuff. I was like, no, I like video games. Stop it. I like games. I'm a gamer. It's not like that.
That just shows you the dangers of editing.
Yeah, it's like, no,
I don't know, can I look that up? You saw it was on Reddit?
Yeah.
Reddit, Queer Eye, Chrissy Thomas. Let me see if I can find that.
Stop the Slay is what it is.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, look, so that chick with the goggles is on season 3. That's funny. I try not to read the comments too much, but if there's anything interesting, feel free.
Did you see this? He's worth someone making out with him. In fact, not someone like 10 girls or guys. Maybe he's fluid. I don't care. Was that you or is that one of them?
I have no idea. I don't know what that is.
I don't see it. I don't see. Find this. Because what's so funny about that too is like how close you and Thomas are.
Right. Yeah. Like we're like super duper close, and like I very much respect his like gaming and stuff. And I game. But the way they painted me out was just like, oh, she's just like this pretty girl.
Most of the people are saying, is that Chrissy from that guy with the goggles?
That's funny. I really haven't searched it in a long time. Yeah. Every now and again, somebody will like message me on Instagram or something.
I don't know. I don't see any.
Oh, good. Maybe the discourse has evolved. If they realized it's me.
Yeah, I don't see any. I don't see any hate.
Good. But that was like right away the discourse.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems like it's not too bad. If anything, more people are just commenting on how they already knew you before watching Queer Eye, which is a rarity, I think.
It's pretty funny.
So thank you for joining Chrissy here, so she could do her real passion, drawing pig
girls.
Pig girls.
Drawing sexy pig ladies for the masses.
She doesn't have pigtails, does she? Oh, she does have pigtails, kind of.
No, they're not pigtails.
Oh, okay. I thought those were pigtails.
No, they're like, I don't know. They're not hair. They're like braids, but not hers.
Got it. Yeah, if you're joining us again, Chrissy's drawing on Twitch and YouTube, so you could look her up, Chrissy Diggs, or Diggs on Twitch.
Diggs, because Chrissy Diggs was taken.
Have you looked?
Actually, I think it's taken by me, but I can't figure out how to
You're
get
a
in my
better.
account. Yeah.
Well,
I just made Diggs. That's
He's
fine.
cute.
Pig ears. What do they look like?
I got you.
4.
Warriors.
Yeah, they're kind of like that.
Yeah, that's pretty close. I don't know if anyone would look at that and be like, those aren't pig ears.
That's true.
I'm a pig. What is it called?
Pigologist.
I'm a scientist
for pigs. It would be
who
like
studies
what are pigs? Pig is not a bovine, but
Yeah, we might have to call them the big guns here.
GPT-chan.
Yeah, we're gonna have to use Google Plus.
Google++.
What is the formal name for a scientist who studies pigs? If you know in the chat, you want to beat us?
Can you beat GPT?
Ooh, a porcinologist.
Hmm.
That makes sense, like Porco Rosso. The term comes from porcine. Porcine?
Porcine.
Which relates to or resembles a pig.
That's where pork comes from, I assume. That's why we say pork and not pig.
See, I put that question to, let's see, what do you call a scientist who studies pigs? See, Google doesn't give it to you right away. Of course, now I have to look up. Always double check your facts though. See, just because ChatGPT told me that.
Just like, this is something I made up. It's a porcine.
Yeah, it does make things up, so please always check.
Yeah.
Yeah, but looks like a porcinologist is a real thing, specialized in studying pigs. So there you go. You learned something on this chat. Don't let it be said that you don't learn anything on this stream.
It's a very educational place we run here.
Thurl says they're enjoying this as they get beat down in Arkham City.
Oh, nice. People, is that still an ongoing game? Or is it like...
It's a big game. I heard it's still popular.
Yeah.
From I can see in chat on the Reddit sometimes.
Isn't it basically like Grand Theft Auto but with Batman?
Batman, and not as much 80s music.
Hmm.
I wish they had. Do they have Prince's Batman theme song in there?
That would be pretty dope.
How do you sing it?
The Bat Dance.
The Bat Dance?
I actually don't know that song because it's terrible, but...
Is it like one of Prince's, like...
Bat Dance! It's kind of that kind of thing.
One of his few poor songs.
He has plenty of poor songs.
That's true. He does have a lot of albums. It's a numbers game.
You can't hit it all.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Ghost of Prince, if you're watching, sorry.
I still love you, Prince, but
real.
Sometimes when you put out everything, not everything is good. Sometimes I draw a bad drawing. That's okay. Try to not make her shrimpy. Trying to not make her shrimpy.
You mean like in terms of
musculature?
Musculature?
Something worse than a shrimpy woman soldier. Because how are you gonna have a sword if you shrimpy?
So actually, Chrissy and I, we work on games together, work on different projects together. We're excited to share, but now seeing you do this, I'm like, man, it'd be really cool to see you do a whole book of like fantasy RPG art. Actually,
yeah,
I think you'd be really good at it.
Maybe. It's definitely not something I am familiarized with, but it would be fun to try. I like fantasy art.
But I think that's what makes it better, is because you are coming at it from... I mean, you play fantasy games, obviously, but...
My sensibility
your
is
sensibility
different.
is slightly different, which I think makes for interesting fantasy art. Like, you don't want to be the person that makes fantasy art because all they look at is fantasy art, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's more interesting when you're doing what you're doing, which is your approach. You're basically making fantasy art based on your love of rock, like hard rock.
Yeah, I guess so. I just make fantasy art based on my love of
Art.
Zelda.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. And like tribal stuff.
I mean, I get, arguably, is that what you think made the most recent Zelda iteration like so interesting?
Yeah, I like all of its like Ainu kind of stuff.
Yeah.
There's like heavy inspiration in Zelda from like the Ainu people, which
Also,
if people don't know is like the first indigenous people in Japan before Japan came and murdered them all. Sorry, Japan.
well, there's also the what do you call it? The Jomon.
Yeah.
The Jomon period. I'm not sure if that's it, but yeah, it's also from that, right?
Yeah. Those Ainu people,
Are they Ainu though?
right?
I don't think so. I think the Jomon was. I could be wrong. I think. See, we gotta know these things. Yeah, no, I knew we're more Hokkaido,
Oh.
and then Jomon period I think was more prevalent throughout. What's an area? In Aomori.
Oh.
So slightly different. But I do think, taking inspiration from ancient Stone Age and indigenous cultures was what made Zelda so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We got let's see here. Supergiant Games would be a company your color avatars would fit into. Supergiant Games. Let's look up Supergiant Games.
Sounds familiar.
Oh, it's a independent game developer. Oh, the guys who made people who made Hades and Bastion. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, Bastion's a cool looking. I remember that game. That game's really cool looking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been wanting to play that. My buddy was really into it, and Hades too looks like a great game. Did you finish those games through them all? Are they worth picking up still? I imagine. I know Hades is like a bop.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Hades.
And also, the underworld and dying, and that stuff's really good.
Dying is good.
Yeah, Hades. The Lord of the Underworld.
Lord of the Underworld. Remember Hercules?
I remember Hercules. You guys remember Hercules and Blue Hades? Because it's an interesting color choice, making him blue. I like that.
Yeah, he's so hot.
Yeah.
Blue fire, hotter than red fire.
Oh, so you listen to music for Bastion and you Transistor, but haven't played it all the way through? Okay.
Yeah, I played Bastion, I think. Long ago.
You like it? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I think, yeah, because I think I beat it, but I just don't really remember it. What's the one where you go underwater? That's like the most vague, sorry.
Ninja Turtles 1.
No, there was one that was like out around that same time, and it's kind of scary. You go under the water, you can't really see very far in the water, and there's like, you have to go deeper. Maybe it's just called Deep or something. I don't know. There was like a really cool indie game I played. I used to buy them a lot when I lived in the States, and I didn't have anything else better to do.
Probably have a Steam library full of these games that you haven't played in
Not
forever.
Steam. It's on my PlayStation.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because they would be on sale all the time, and so I'd just be like, I'll play that.
Got you.
Not Rust, is it? No, that's not right.
No, Rust is that more recent sort of savage PvP game.
Yeah. I can't remember. But you get like this little like light, and you go underwater, and you like swim deep under the water. Chat if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, please feel free to.
I know it's very vague.
Alright, what was it called? So you said deep.
You go underwater and it's
Alright, give me the short term. Underwater.
light game. Indie game.
Video game.
Yeah.
What year around? 2010s?
No, 2016. Come on.
2010s.
Maybe 2010s. Yeah.
The 23 best underwater games, alright?
Oh, this one. I don't. This one.
What's up, Kuja man? So Chrissy is doing a album cover.
Yeah.
Where she's redoing one of her favorite album covers, but in her own style.
Yes.
So today is
Black Sabbath, Paranoid, originally titled War Pigs.
Subnautica. Oh, look, you didn't have to look it up.
Yeah, Subnautica. That's the one. See, I knew someone would know what I was talking about.
Well, let's see. What number is it here? Because this is the 23 best underwater games of all time.
I like that game. It's
Subnautica's number 6.
It's spooky.
Which means that number 1 is Iron Lung.
That one's more like 3D, huh?
God.
But like Subnautica, it's like minimal. It's like spooky.
Ooh, this game looks wacky.
Yeah, it's about like the depths,
All right.
Exploring.
Check it out.
Tight.
Did you, Kujuman, did you beat Subnautica? How'd you do? Is it worth beating still?
Oh, wait, that's not it.
Oh, right here.
That's not it. I'm sorry.
Oh.
The one with the fish.
Oh, Chrissy's claiming it's a different game. It's
this
Silt.
One. Yeah, this one.
Silt.
I thought that was Subnautica. No,
Silt.
Spooky.
Yeah, it's like black and white.
Yeah.
What the hell?
But it changes colors, I think.
It's a black and white 2D game.
Yeah.
So shout out to Silt for making black and white 2D games.
Subnautica is also really good though. I remember Subnautica. I think I don't know if I beat Subnautica, but I have played it.
Very cool.
You know what I suck at?
What's that?
Weapons.
Well, it's true. You don't draw that many weapons, so we got to practice.
Just make me do weapons.
Well, I have a very good reference on my iPad, which I could show you. It's a 2nd edition Dungeons and Dragons book called the Arms Equipment Handbook. Let me see if I can find it.
Weapons are hard because symmetry is important.
The Arms and Equipment Guide. And this is one of my favorite books when I was a kid. So if you need a reference, you just tell me. And it has basically drawings and illustrations for almost every medieval weapon and armor set. Man, D&D used to slap back then.
Why you don't think it stops no more?
I think the guys who... Okay, look. Obviously, there's still good stuff being made today. I do think the approach is a little different, from my opinion. I think there's a lot of focus on, like, player... I mean, it's always been about the player experience, obviously. But I felt like there were a lot of nerdy guys back then who, like, loved history.
Sure.
I mean, the guys who right now still love history, obviously. But they would just do books like this, where it's just like, okay, let's just make a book of just drawings and descriptions of, like, weapons no one would ever use, but we're going to do it because we feel like...
They were basically inventing it.
Yeah.
And now, there's like a whole culture around it, you know?
And yeah, that's totally agree. Yeah, so Codina says, yeah, Subnautica's pretty enjoyable and it's worth it. It's just really grindy.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see the post product. And yeah, you have to have a good group for D&D. That's definitely true. I read a lot of stuff. I tell Chrissy about stuff I see on Reddit sometimes of like weird D&D groups where they can't like play with women because they're always like hitting on them in game. It's like they like yeah.
Can women just be people sometimes? Just like regular people?
Yeah. I read this story about, in order to stop this, like, so when they played their game, because he knew the creepy guy was joining for this campaign, she purposely made, like, a man character. And so when the guy found that out, he made a woman.
Just wanted to be in love.
Yeah. Just, there's a lot of creepers out there, man.
I wonder if there's, like, this is, like, a wild idea, like a dating situation where instead of like just being like a regular D&D campaign, it's like a date-driven D&D campaign. So it's
okay,
like,
tell me more.
So it's like you want people who want to like find a partner can all sign up for this like date D&D thing.
Oh, sure. So yeah.
So they can like have their like characters date each other and stuff.
Yeah.
Because obviously there's a desire for that.
So like, what do you call it? What are those shows called? Not the Real World, the Japanese stuff, like Terrace House, but
right.
D&D
but
Terrace
D&D,
House.
yeah.
That's a channel waiting to happen.
Tabletop Terrace House.
All right, if you guys want to see Tabletop Terrace House, let me know and we'll put it together.
Orchestrate it. Good with the NHK.
Yeah, Thermal also brought up Subnautica, and Silt does. Chrissy recommends Silt, so please look at it.
Silt.
Dates in D&D. That'd be pretty funny. I like that. It'd be so hard to make it not cringy, though, right?
I mean, that's part of the charm of it, though, right?
Yeah, I guess people sign up. But you never know. You can also have people sign up who are like, nerdy
normal
girls.
guys and girls who just want to meet other nerdy people. I think if you demystify that kind of like relationship exchange, maybe people can find partners better.
But then again, I don't know. You might just get the hobby back by a few decades when you just see a bunch of like creepy guys going to sign up on.
Maybe. I don't know. I just think if you set it up with the pretext like this is what this is.
Sure.
You're less likely to run into like situations where people are uncomfortable because people will be like, okay, obviously I signed up for this.
Yeah.
You know, although it probably would just all be dudes.
That's true. That's true. LMAO. I want to see the eliminations for the D&D date sim. But here's the thing, though. Listen. Okay, think about this, though. I mean, if there are women that are just looking for a partner and haven't had success, and you get on the show and maybe they're new to D&D, and that's okay, or to role-playing games, but they end up having fun with it and they meet someone, I bet you could have a lot of people just getting to the hobby because they realize that it's better than, like, maybe it's better than then other options available, you know,
Yeah.
because it forces you to do something together.
So it's a social thing,
Yeah.
right? Like,
I think that's always the issue with like something like dating apps or going to the bar.
right.
There's always the pretext of like, let's.
It's transactional, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
everybody involved in like those situations knows what this is supposed to lead to.
Yeah. Could even said you can't be a hot girl with dorky interests. Well, I don't know. I think Chrissy's.
I am hot
I think
and
Chrissy's hot with
dorky.
interests.
I think I'm attractive anyway. I love nerdy shit.
You're confident. That's hot.
Thank you.
And also you're hot. That's also hot.
Thanks. You're biased. I'm hurt though. I'm hurt by that statement. I am dorky and I am attractive.
No, I think I know. I think in our circle, from the friends we have, we know a lot of attractive people.
I think there are a lot of attractive dorky people. I think just the difference is like the level of dorky they are around people. Maybe.
They're also protective.
Yeah.
Because I've seen with my own eyes what happens when you go to a magic convention, a magic tournament or something, and you're like the only girl who plays, and everyone just kind of gravitates towards you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you have to be very, very
guarded.
Guarded, yeah.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate side effect of the things. I think a lot more women want to play stuff, but because like the world the way that it be, like artificially or like realistically, like people feel uncomfortable in some spaces. So.
Cody says, "Chris, you're canceled."
What? Aw, damn.
Oh well. Anyway, it's fine.
Dang it.
Actually, in speaking of role playing games too, like in Japan, I don't know if you know this, but you know, Call of Cthulhu apparently is the most popular role play game here, and girl only Call of Cthulhu groups are kind of popular.
Interesting.
For some reason. I mean, I don't know because I'm not a.
Because everybody likes Cthulhu.
Yeah. Oh no, Chrissy plays D&D.
Yeah.
She plays video games too.
Yeah, I'm a nerd, dude.
She's a nerd. She plays. Yeah. She's playing SimCity and she's playing.
SimCity's kind of normie, but.
Well, she's playing Zelda and.
I like nerdy stuff. I used to play Warcraft all the time. Not World of Warcraft, but like the old one because I love like strategy.
The real
games.
Warcraft.
Honestly, I prefer strategy games. I love RPGs, JRPGs especially. I have played every Final Fantasy, and
that's right. I see. Oh, that's right. You're canceled because you like those things.
Whatever, that's fine.
You can't be an influencer if you like nerdy things, I guess. You gotta
well, dang it.
You gotta do can we get you on the TikTok trend where you make your own freckles by burning holes in your face? Have you seen that?
What?
Has anyone seen that? There's like a TikTok trend where you like make your own freckles, and someone on TikTok like blasted her face and she has all these like scars.
TikTok is cancer. TikTok is like the like social embodiment of a tumor on culture.
Yeah. Ooh, shots fired. Tell me more.
I mean, obviously good things can come from TikTok, but there's just too much stuff happening all at once, and everybody's like a genius at everything all the time, so it's just like cancer.
I think.
It's like Tumblr on steroids. Remember Tumblr?
There's a lot of. I remember of Tumblr. I think there's a lot of talented people.
Absolutely.
On these things, but at the same time, okay, like I saw a thread recently where it was like, who's a great guitar player with great chops, but you don't think their songwriting is very good? And like top comment is like, every Instagram and TikTok guitar player. Which is kind of true, right? There's a lot of people with chops who are good.
Because they're just playing for social media.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kudhiman also says Baldur's Gate 3. You playing Baldur's Gate 3?
Yeah. My brother is, what is there, 155, probably like 170 hours,
170 hours now. Yeah.
into it.
Yeah, Thrill says it all comes down to how you carry yourself and care about yourself in different circles. Yeah. TikTok is young YouTube, so fast forward with no breaks. Yeah, I guess it's all gas, no breaks.
Literally. It is just, I don't allow myself to use TikTok because, like, in the brief time that I was on TikTok, I felt my time just, like, slipping away from me so quickly. I was like, this is a bad habit for me because I already have enough things that I want to accomplish and do in a day. I just don't need another distraction from it.
Yeah, and it's just killing your attention, like, how long are the videos?
They used to be 15 seconds, but I think they've expanded the length of things now.
Okay.
But, and also, I don't like that it, like, tailors itself to you.
Sure.
Like, it only shows you stuff that you want to see. And I think that is, like, a potentially, like, bad thing about TikTok.
Sure, it gets you in your echo chamber.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because it go too far in either direction, right? Culture.
Mm-hmm.
You could either try to have a monoculture like we used to have in the dawn of mass media.
And it's
Everyone
just, like,
watches the same shows, which sucks.
And there's just like no space for anything
And
new.
it's easy to block out people and representation and so on.
Yeah.
But the other side, flip side, going the other direction is you have all these micro communities where people can't. They think that their reality is the only truth or whatever.
Right.
Okuna's waiting for Starfield. Yeah, I heard that game is going to be another life ender.
Wasn't there like controversy about it? I saw yesterday, I guess some of it got leaked or something, and people are claiming that a lot of the stuff that they promised isn't in it.
Yeah, that's just like the culture of
AAA games.
AAA pre-release packages, right?
Dude, honestly, I don't even, unless it's like a Nintendo game, I don't buy games like when they're new anymore because I know they're gonna update it. So I will wait like a while because like I think Final Fantasy 15 burned me for that.
Oh, I see.
Because when they released Final Fantasy 15, it wasn't like remotely done.
But you know what though? Like maybe they just need to release the game to get around it. I get that too because wasn't like No Man's Land like that?
No Man's
Sky like that.
But you know what?
It sucked and then like it became great.
I'm gonna get canceled for this.
Oh, hold on.
I enjoyed No Man's Sky when it came out. I didn't think it was that bad, and everybody hated it so hard, but I enjoyed it.
So maybe you like Starfield when it comes out.
I don't want to play that game because I can't afford the time to play that game.
Yeah.
Not right now.
Red Dead Revolver being the greatest story today. Have you played Red Dead Revolver 2?
I haven't. I've watched people play it.
Jack Black speaks very highly of it.
Yeah.
Have you heard that song? Kudu Man? That, he talks about how he doesn't play video games, but, he plays Red Dead Revolver because that's not a game, it's fucking Shakespeare.
Yeah, but he also does play video games.
Yeah, no,
like a lot.
It's tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
It's tongue-in-cheek. Thermal says they liked OG No Man's Sky 2.
Yeah.
Doing half the time, but you enjoyed
the scenery and like the grind. Yeah, I liked how
just
raw it was. Like, I don't know.
Google just Google Tenacious D Jack Black video games. It's definitely a video worth watching. It's a great song too.
You know a game I really liked until I really hated it?
What's that?
Spore.
Okay, yeah, I've seen.
Do you remember Spore?
Vaguely, I saw it on the shelves.
Spore was like an evolution sim, but it turns into like a civilization game, and then it's just boring.
Oh, I see.
And
you take it from the first bit.
Yeah.
And then, I see.
All the way up to like a humanoid thing, and then you go out into space, and it's really boring. You're like, this is boring now. Like the survival element is really fun, and like evolving your character is really fun.
I remember reading about that. I remember reading how people were disappointed that it wasn't more like creature evolution.
Yeah, there wasn't that many options either, and like, yeah, that part of the game is pretty short comparatively, so it's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, Could a Human agrees with you? Spore is fun.
Yeah,
I think so too.
EA, I feel like a mixed bag of things about EA games generally, especially where like sim games are concerned, because EA bought Maxis,
right?
Which Maxis is who created like the Sims and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And basically after that happened, they just kind of like destroyed sim games.
Yeah. EA destroyed Star Wars games too, actually, arguably.
Did they? When I got Sims 4, I was thinking about getting City Skylines, and the only reason I got Sims 4 was because it was $4. But I kind of wish I had gotten City Skylines instead.
Yeah. That was the one that was like a tribute.
Right. Yeah, and it's like made by people who probably loved, the Sim City games.
Right.
Not Sims 4, Sim City 4, sorry. Also, the SimCities 4 came with this expansion that I didn't want, and you can't turn it off, and it's annoying. It's yeah.
You'd have uninstall or.
It just automatically had this rush hour thing, and I was like, I don't want to play with cars and stuff. I just want to build cities.
That was the bane of the original SimCity also. Like, I remember I played SimCity on Super Nintendo back in the day.
Yeah.
And yeah, you would build a road, even if it was like 4 strips of road, and all of a sudden it'd be filled with traffic.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense if you don't have enough roads.
Sure. No, but like I was telling you earlier, like, but the Rush Hour, it's like these mini games and stuff, and it makes you like drive a car, and the controls are like WASD controls, and it's hard, and I don't like it.
Let's hear. Kuzumi says you should watch the guy. Let's game it out. He tries his best to break games. It's really fun. They shared SimCity 4 free on Xbox. Oh, that's good to know. Free on Xbox. And Asia the Bird says, "Hey, Chrissy, it's Asia. How you been?"
Hi.
Asia has her own YouTube channel. She interviewed Chrissy not too long ago.
Yeah.
So please check out her channel. Plug in Asia the Bird, who's joined us in the chat.
Does a lot of cool vids.
Yeah. Thrillmo in Twitch says space is where it fell off. Could have been more fun in space. I think I'm a No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
And that they will destroy Maxis Sims games.
No, he's talking about Spore.
Oh, Spore. Oh.
Yeah.
Space is where it fell off.
Yeah.
Spore. Oh, I see. And then they also say that they destroyed the Maxis Sims games, and City Skylines goes super hard. It's still going.
Yeah? I went, Is it harder to play City Skylines than The Sims, or is it, like, intuitive enough? Like, I want to play it, but I also don't want to learn how to play an entire game
Just,
right now.
Just, have a, what do you call it? A tutorial guy next to you as you're playing.
Yeah. Alright, let's do some lines.
Spore came back. We should do a Kickstarter for Spore. We should redo Spore.
Respore.
Yeah. Or make a Spore board game. Just get the license.
Sport game.
Spore game.
Sport game.
Yeah. Anyone pick up that, there was another game that was popular on Kickstarter recently. It was a Sea of Stars. That has kind of a Ghibli JRPG Final Fantasy Tactics feel.
Is it a video game?
Yeah, I think so. Sea of Stars, I think. It dropped, and first day, 100,000 sales.
Jeez.
Wild. Kickstarter. It's quite pretty. Let me see if I can find it here. Give you a picture. Look at that.
Oh, it is quite pretty. Very anime.
Anime. A little bit Steven Universe-y, isn't it? What do you think?
Definitely. It's that era. I think anybody growing up in my generation, their art kind of has a Steven Universe-y aesthetic. It's like the art school thing. I think everybody who went to art school when I did all kind of learned the same kind of art sensibility.
Well, it looks like it's a Japanese company, tight. But they're doing it on Kickstarter. West.
Interesting.
Because...
oh, wait, those are all Americans. Oh, are they like us? Or like foreigners?
No, they're Canada. But then one of the people talk about
dev
it.
in it?
Maybe.
Japan, maybe.
No, there's a thing from.
It looks Japanese.
Oh, here it says word from Yasunori Mitsuda. Oh, music. So a Japanese composer wrote music for the game.
It looks like an old timey like Final Fantasy.
Yeah. That's why it sold 100,000 copies.
Ooh, I hope they give Square a run for their money.
Yeah, I love 8-bit stuff.
I hate Square Enix.
Let's see. Yeah, they got hell content for Sims 4.
The Sims 4. The expansion packs are
Have you heard of Dave Dragons?
No.
What is Dave Dragons? Tell us more. Oh, thanks for enjoying our interactivity. What else is there except for other people? You guys are people. We're people. You know, Chrissy's a person, definitely. I heard.
It's you guys that are the real heroes.
Yeah. Hello. So, Day of Dragons. Is that a game? What do you want? What do you want to show? Day of Dragons on Steam. 7 out of 10. All right.
Day of Dragons. Oh, it's like a fantasy.
It's like a dragon sim. It's like
Do you get to be a dragon?
Oh wait, is this the game with like Is there dragon sex in this game? Is that what this?
Dragon coupling.
Yeah. Kuruman's wondering how you're doing, by the way.
I am doing just swell. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, we're busy doing stuff, but every Thursday around this time we do our stream.
Try and do it consistently.
Try and make it consistently. So if you want to watch Chrissy do art or something related to art,
you can do it.
By. Yeah. So Thrill says, so talking about City Skylines, it's easier in a lot of ways. You get your infrastructure down, and you become pretty successful. but you can't crack the 1,000,000 population barrier, but still have fun doing it.
I don't need to have 1,000,000 people.
And there's some meme channels with different extremes for city skylines, like giant sewage lakes, how it's managed, etc. That's pretty cool.
So one of the things I really like about making cities is like the world building tools.
Yeah.
So is it really like flexible? Like, can I like move the land and stuff really easily and stuff? I like that kind of stuff. What's up?
Ooh, we got two more comments. Kudaman says no, that Day of Dragons game is a dragon sim, but has dragon eggs, but don't know about dragon sex. Well, how's it gonna make some dragon eggs if you don't have some drago sex? And then IB Drawin is asking, what brushes do you use for Procreate? That's a very good question.
That's a good question. So, where did I get my brushes? I got my brushes from an ad, and I can't remember
Is it
which.
True Grit?
It might have been True Grit.
Yeah, you get some from True Grit.
I get a lot of stuff from True Grit because they know me too much. But so my go-to pen is called the Wally Wood pen. I think the brushes that I got are like the realistic. I don't really know what they're called, but they came with a bunch of the Rusty Nib Inkers. That's the set that I use.
Rusty Nib Inkers.
And then the Wally Wood pen.
I'll put it in the chat, so I'm gonna put I'm on it too. Rusty, what do they call them? Rusty Nib Inkers.
Yeah.
That sounds like a candy or some sort of weird sex toy. Rusty Nib Inkers.
Family friendly.
Sorry, family friendly. Rusty Nib Inkers.
That's right. It sounds like an art supply.
Yeah, but, it does. I guess so.
Yeah. So I like brushes that have kind of a realistic feel to them because I'm not like a smooth lines girl. So these got a little grit.
Grit and texture. Yeah, that store True Grit has sales every so often.
They have too much good stuff, and I have to stay away from there.
Okay.
I don't have the money to.
We're not even sponsored, but I'm gonna give them a shout out because if you sign up for their mailing list, they give you like a 20% coupon.
Yeah.
So check out their store, and they'll give you a bunch of free stuff too. I think.
Yeah.
I'm not even an artist, and I'm like.
No, True Grit is legit. If True Grit wants to sponsor me, somebody can like share this. Dude, I will talk about True Grit every day if you give me free brushes.
We'll just find this part of the video and just
send it. Yeah. True Grit. Everybody use True Grit.
Thermal saying that you can do all sorts of things on Skylines with land down to near one-on-one recreations, recreations of existing cities, and Skylines has even used in real life city planning. Oh, that's super interesting.
That's fun.
Are there any like YouTube landscape developers?
Oh, that's like a silly question. Of course.
Of course. No, but like their job is they double dip, right? They like do planning on. That's pretty interesting. And that's the value of video games too, right? Simulation. So that's what we should be using.
I used to use The Sims to like plan out my houses and stuff, like my apartment layouts and stuff.
That's fun. That's cool. Okay, I got a pitch for you, Chrissy, and also the chat. So we brought up Day of Dragons, the Dragon Sim. Then we brought up the City Sims. What if we had a
Dragon
Society sim where you build a dragon society?
I feel like that exists.
It must. If where you build a city, you like your Sim City for dragons and.
Like,
I mean, is there a fantasy Sim City like game? There must be, right?
Well, I mean, arguably you could say most things like Dobutsu no Mori, Animal Crossing.
IB Drawn asking. Oh, what? We got some more questions here. So Kudoman is asking, do you use a rubber nib or the standard nib on your pen?
Just the standard. I don't like the rubber nib. Feels weird. I like the tactile nature of the original pen.
And IB Drawing said, can you post a brush pack name again?
What is it called? The Rusty Nib Inkers.
Rusty Nib Inkers?
Yeah.
She thinks it is. Rusty Nib Inkers.
I think it's...
The Wally Wood pen. What do you like, the Wally Wood pen, right?
That's what I use. The Wally Wood pen.
Wally Wood pen.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see her. You can also see her packs on Twitch. If you join us on Twitch, you can see everything she's doing on Procreate because she has her computer linked up. So if you want to see her process in more depth, I mean, you see it here too, but it's like upside down.
Oh yeah, it is upside down.
Oh, here's a good question by Abby Drawing. How do you make the finished version look so noisy?
Himitsu.
Huh?
Himitsu.
Himitsu. She's a secret. Well, it's not a secret. You're like...
No, I have a few different things that I do. One thing I do... I can't really show you right now, but...
Bollywood. Say Bollywood.
Bollywood. One thing I do is I like to offset stuff. So I'll take the line art and offset it. So, like, for example, I have this line art layer. I'll duplicate it. And then I will change the color of it to something drastically different. And then I will move it over a little bit. That makes my lines a little fuzzier and, like, tactile. I'll do that. I have risograph brushes, which, if you don't know what risograph is, it's like a different printing process. They give it this like gritty texture. Yeah. I do that. Lots of different things. Basically, just look for interesting brush sets and try and find ways to like layer them. I think combining things is a good idea.
Our boy Percussion is Foster Grant and just joined the chat.
Hi.
This is a friend who I'm gonna say his name out loud, but we used to go to karaoke with him and hang out with him, and he's into architecture. And
oh, this one.
What's up, bud?
Hello. Welcome to this very chill stream where we are drawing a war pig.
That's right. Wait, what's what was her name? Chang and
Harper.
Harper. Chang and Harper. What's up, Harper? Now, we're gonna call you Harper in chat so that we don't dox you. So Harper just joined the chat. How you doing, Harper?
Harper.
His name is Harper.
Getting into these deets, yo.
Ooh, I be drawing in Japan too.
Oh, word. Whereabouts, if you don't mind? Prefecture's okay. You don't have to say city.
How much stability do you have on that brush? Because them are bomb. That's true.
Stability?
Are they very stable?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, they're very responsive, I say. I don't have to do a lot to get what I want.
Oh, Chiba, you're up in Chiba. Oh, cool,
fun.
cool.
I've never been to Chiba. Wait,
yeah, you
yes, I have.
So
that's where Disney is.
Yeah. Have you been to Disneyland? I'd be drawn.
The cool kids in Japan.
Yeah. Do you got an annual pass that costs like $3,000 or something, whatever it costs now, to go to Disneyland whenever you want?
Well, the cool kids live in Tokyo.
Because statistics.
I guess.
Everyone's in Tokyo.
Yeah, but Nagoya is way cooler.
Nagoya is very cool. It's a very cool place to live.
I know, there's some fighting words. It's less densely populated.
Yeah.
The people are slightly more friendly.
Ooh, we got a great question.
What's that?
Kadum is asking, how long have you been drawing?
Since I was 3. Literally, no joke.
Yeah.
I've been drawing since I was little.
She has a story about that. Do you want to tell your story?
You mean about the doctor's office thing? Yeah. I wish I had the picture. I probably do somewhere, but I was at the doctor's office with my mom when I was like 3, maybe 4. I'm not sure anymore. But and I drew a picture on like a piece of paper. And what I drew were like 4 different flowers in 4 different colors, each of different sizes, and all of them had different faces. And the doctor was like, "That's kind of insane that your kid did that, because it's really advanced to represent things like that." Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, been drawing like that ever since.
Yeah. But Chrissy has many talents. She is also a great singer.
Meh.
She is also a great cook.
Meh.
She can play the clarinet.
Yeah, real meh.
She's good at video editing, actually.
I dabble in many things.
You have range.
Jack of all trades and a master of none.
But better than a master of one.
I
don't know if people know that. Chad, do you know that? That's the full saying.
Quote.
People often say Jack of all trades, master of none to try to shut up people with like range, but they don't give you the full.
Yeah, it's actually beneficial to have range.
Yeah.
That's the quote meaning.
Yeah. There's actually a book called Range that I'm a fan of, which I talk about with people.
Is it about being a jack of all trades and a master of none?
Kind of. It talks about sort of how there's like an epidemic, not epidemic, but there's a lot of specialization in like Western sciences and so on.
Right.
But a lot of great answers are found not by the specialists, but by generalists. Yeah. So it argues that generalists are just as important as specialists.
Sometimes it takes a generalist to see things in a different way.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that math person I grown out. About. He's like this poet who was bad at math, but he decided to study math like as an adult, and he ended up solving a bunch of important math problems, even though he didn't come from a math background. So yeah, don't give yourself a chance to try new things. You never know what you're gonna be the Einstein of, so to speak.
Like the Einstein of dragon breeding.
Then we get a day of dragons. Turns out I'm a genius of dragon sex.
Dragon breeding.
Dragon breeding. Oh sure.
Family friendly.
Funny. You like to draw sometimes? Kunin says they like to draw sometimes.
Yeah.
And Harper says they didn't know that. Well, yeah, there you go.
Didn't know what?
You didn't know the phrase. I think the phrase.
Jack of all trades, master of none. Better than a master of one.
Master of one. Yeah, I think there's this weird thing. Maybe TikTok culture, like Property said too, right? Like you have to be the guy that does the thing, and and that sucks, man. Like people.
I don't think it's TikTok, but I think it's very
specialist culture, celebrity culture.
I think TikTok just what's the word? It just like makes it very apparent.
Magnifies it.
Yeah. I mean, YouTube to an extent as well. People become, famous for this specific kind of content, which makes it really hard for people to branch out and do other stuff.
Yeah. Of course, specialists are important, right? Like, it's good to be good at a thing. I think no one's doubting that, but it's like, we did a stream, was it last week or 2 weeks ago, where I drew along with Chrissy and we did masterwork. And I'm not an artist myself, but I had a lot of fun doing it, and I learned a lot. So I think it's important.
You did a good job.
Hiroyo joined the chat. What's up, Hiroyo?
Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Kid quits when he gets ugly. And then Ivy Drawn responds, yeah, the porn part is to keep going. There's beauty in the process, even if it's ugly, right?
Yeah.
You learn from the ugliness sometimes.
I think sometimes it's important to just push past the ugly.
Yeah.
Find a way to like something.
Yeah. And you might be thinking it's ugly because you're the one who made it, and it doesn't compare to things you like, but there might be something cool about it that is
you
unique
don't
to
see.
you. Yeah, that you can't see because you're too close to it. Harper's saying, can you add an armadillo in the corner? For your War Pigs drawing. By the way, this is a cover of her version of Black Sabbath's Paranoid, which was originally supposed to be War Pigs, which is why it has a pig on her head. So, I don't know, does she have a pet armadillo?
No.
She decided, sorry, Harper, you got shut down.
I'm sorry. Next time.
I do like armadillos, though. Good magic card, armadillo cloak.
Armadillos are weird.
They are.
They smell bad.
Do they smell bad?
Yeah.
How do you know they smell bad?
Because I've smelled one.
Like you were in a petting zoo? Or?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I've never smelled that.
I mean, a lot of animals smell bad, to be fair to animals.
Yeah,
because
humans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't draw war. No, that's what we're not drawing war. That's what the pig helmet is.
Yeah.
Although she could have a cute little. If you put a cute little. Well, that'd be weird. She had like a pig pet, but she's also wearing like a pig hat.
She's wearing its mother.
The mother, yeah, it's pretty savage. But then maybe that's the critique of war culture, of the war pigs culture, right?
Maybe she feels sorry for it.
Yeah, maybe she's part of the machine of both. Maybe
she was a warrior in her land, and she killed this boar, and then didn't realize it was a mom, and then she takes the baby boar, and then vows from that day to stop the violence against boars. And so she donned the helmet of the boar mom in remembrance as she renegades across the country and fights boar fighters.
Sure.
She's the Boarlander.
She's Inu Tasha.
Inu
Tasha.
Inu Shishi.
Zebras are just desert donkeys.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is actually true. Did you know that people used to try and ride zebras, but zebras are impossible to ride?
To train?
Yeah. They just do not want to do it. They just will not do it. And they tried for such a long time, and they're just like, no.
Yeah. Harper, can you draw Zoozobras in the corner?
What now?
Shut up, Harper.
Harper, I'm gonna ban you.
Did you see, was that in a TV show we watched, or was that in something I read?
What?
There's like a idiom or phrase that goes something like, when you see hoof prints, no one thinks of zebras.
I told you that. It's like a medical.
Oh yeah.
It's a medical idiom. It's like when you hear hoofs, or when you hear hoofs, you think.
You don't think of zebras.
You don't think zebras. You think horses.
Yeah. So sometimes
A
symptom could be the most obvious ailment is not what it could actually be or whatever.
Mm.
Okay, Harper. We love you, Harper. No, you're just trolling. I get it, buddy.
Trolls.
How you doing? How's Harper doing? What's going on in Harper's land? And actually, all of you. How's Harper doing? How's Kuduhuman doing? Grand Mr. O just joined. I'm calling him out or her out, and she's like, "Oh, you said my name." And I'll leave the chat real quick.
He's like, no. How did you know?
Well, I'll talk to all of you. I wish they would say when someone left the chat. That'd be funny.
That would be kind of funny. You're like, no, this person left.
Yeah. No, thanks for doing. Yeah, this is kind of this is a long stream because she's doing a full piece. Actually, can I steal some of your energy?
Energy drink?
Yeah.
Oh, energy.
Yeah. We got about 30 minutes left in the stream because we're gonna get kicked out around that time. But we'll try to get there. Get it most of the way done. Oh, the Zobra. Oh, is that a real thing?
What is a Zobra?
Let's look it up. Look at those Zobra. Let me just close this Day of the Dragons.
Stop.
those
Family
Zobra.
friendly.
A Zozobra. The burning of Zozobra is a giant marionette effigy constructed of wood. Oh, it's Santa Fe. Oh, so it's a Santa Fe thing. I got you.
I see.
Koduhuman. Yeah, we're just joshing, bro. Koduhuman says, "What would you?" Oh, sorry, I won't say your name correctly because you deserve, Kudhuman. Is that the correct? Tell me if that's correct. Kuduman. What would you say are your strong suits in art, like animals, people, or buildings? What would you say?
It used to be animals when I was little, but it's definitely become probably people, but specifically women. I have fallen into the trope for sure of being better at drawing my own gender than others. But
yeah, that's pretty wild. That the Zubra is quite wacky looking. It's horrific. Looks like something from a Nicolas Cage movie.
I don't like that.
Speaking as someone who studies a lot of Chrissy's art, I would also say that she has this really great ability to draw details, especially background details. Like, it takes her a lot of time, but whenever she draws like a scene, she has this eye for like making places feel lived in, which I think is really cool. And kind of rare. Like, I see a lot of artists that could do great main figures, which you do too. But a lot of times the background details are boring, but you have a good eye for that, which I don't. I want to see more of in the future, personally.
It takes a long time.
Baby, it's happening on Friday. Zozubra is happening on Friday. All right. Well, if you're in New Mexico, Santa Fe, go down to see the burning of Zozobra, the giant marionette effigy, with our boy Harper. And we can all agree that baby hippos are hella adorable. Yes, baby hippos are quite adorable. Hippos are terrifying.
I don't like hippos. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Baby hippos though?
Yeah.
Baby hippos are cute.
They're fine.
What don't you like about hippos?
They're just fine.
Oh my goodness.
And they're bad.
They are terrifying. They can mess up animals. They don't get messed with in the wild.
Yeah, no.
Oh, look, you just...
Look, I'm not saying they're not unattractive or whatever. They're cute, but I don't know. I just know what they're gonna become. So it's like,
sure. Like knowing there's like are you trying to compare them to Baby Hitler? Is that what you're saying?
Kind of.
They're like Baby Hitlers.
They're like the Hitler of the Nile.
No, they're better than Hitler.
That's true. They don't kill people based on ideology. They just kill things indiscriminately. If anything, it's pure.
No, you know what? I appreciate you sharing your opinion. I got some emails right now from Fox News telling you to get you on there and talk against hippos.
Hippos. The anti-hippo agenda. Nah, I mean hippos are fine. You can like hippos. I like all animals, but hippos are scary.
Hippos are scary. You respect hippos.
I think hippos are scarier than lions.
I can see that.
Because lions are fairly predictable.
Sure.
And, they really don't tend to go out of their way to, attack a person.
I feel like if you're in a truck, like under the savannah or whatever, a hippo would fuck up your truck more than a lion would, right?
Yeah, if there was like a baby around.
Yeah. Could have been less than water pigs. The more water pigs.
Water pigs.
What country has water pigs?
Like,
Naturally. Is that like a Vietnam thing?
I have no idea.
Let's look it up. You know, I gotta know. Inquiring minds want to know. Where are water pigs from? What countries have water pigs? Water pigs.
Are you talking about like the bug? Like a tardigrade?
Two? No, are there?
Oh.
Are just pigs that swim in water? Top question. Were pigs native to Japan?
Oh, way. Pigs are all kinds of invasive, right?
Yeah. Oh, here's an interesting name for water pigs. I don't know if you guys know this. A Japanese boar could also be called a yamakujira, or mountain whale. That is another name for a pig in Japan.
I mean, I guess they are pretty big.
Oh no, it's a subspecies of wild boar native to all Japan, save for Hokkaido and Ryukyu.
Have you seen that weird animal? It looks like a deer and a pig mixed together. It's like a Japanese one. I can't think of what it's called.
Japan, pier.
Pier?
What's that, pier? Deer. I just automatically smashed the words together. Deer and pig combination.
I forget what it's called.
Oh, you're talking about water hippos. You're calling hippos water pigs. I got you. I'm sorry. I'm slow on the uptake on that one. Sorry. Sorry, my guy.
That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. I can't remember what the thing is called. I saw a picture.
Cerro.
Is it a Sarah?
Is that a cerro? Cerro. Cerro.
Click on it.
Is it the Wraith of the Forest?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
weird looking thing. It looks like a deer mixed with a pig.
The heffalump. Heffalump from.
Ceros are weird.
Cerros are weird. Yeah.
It's a weird, like, old world animal.
Look that one up. Look up a cerro. Serrow. They're like these cute.
They have like a nose like a deer.
They look like a fantasy animal.
Yeah, right. They look like
Yeah.
old worldy.
Yeah, they're pretty
I
interesting.
didn't even know they existed until I moved here. Somebody took a picture of one once, and then I drew it, and I was like, I don't know what that is actually.
I tell you what, I'm looking up a baby hippo right now, and be like, all right, you tell me that's not cute. Baby hippo. Look at that.
I
Look
don't
at
like.
that.
Here's the thing.
Look at that.
I don't like wrinkly animal baby things. Like I don't like people like pugs. I don't like pugs.
Oh my goodness.
People like
This is your
bulldogs.
This is your most controversial opinion yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't find them that cute.
Baby hippos do look slightly alien though, don't they?
They creep me out a little bit.
Yeah, they're cute. In that alien, very alien kind
I
of
just
way.
don't like wrinkly things.
I could see like if an alien species came from another planet, they would be look at hippos like, oh fuck, what's that?
Yeah. I don't know. Hippos are fine. They're just not the cutest baby animal.
What's the cutest baby animal in your estimation?
Puppies.
That's pretty cute.
Puppies are precious and perfect, and I love them.
How about baby capybaras?
Cute, I guess. I have no opinion.
You're getting canceled. Sorry, Chrissy. That's what you're saying about not liking.
That's fine.
There's also the Babirusa. I'm canceled. That's fair. I don't mind getting canceled.
Why is Carrot canceled? Why are you canceled?
Oh, because I didn't know a water pig is a baby hippo.
Oh well. It was bound to happen someday that we'd both get canceled.
Yeah. Babirusa. Oh, that's a weird animal too. Is that right? Is that how you spell it? Babirusa. That's pretty cool. It's like a weird kind of deer pig.
Is it Japanese too?
No. Indonesian.
There's so many weird animals that I don't know about, like in Asia.
Do you know anyone personally who's ever actually been canceled?
Me personally, do I know someone who's been canceled? I don't think so. Well, yes, I guess so. Technically, yes.
Is there someone you could say?
Yeah, I don't really care. I mean, I know them and that I knew them. Like Spoonie, the Spoonie one was canceled.
Oh, Spoonie from
the guy with the glasses. I knew him. I don't know if I know him. He's kind of off on some weirdness.
What was his why did he get canceled? Is that something?
I can't remember. Some sexist crap.
Alright.
Sexual harassment.
Then good.
Yeah. He's kind of a prick, so.
Got him. Hear that? straight from Chrissy's mouth. F you, Spoonie.
Whatever. I try to reach out to him and be like, hey, dude, you okay? You ignore me. Okay, well, whatever.
Well,
Great.
go get effed.
Yeah.
Harpy eagle. Harpy. Harpy eagle.
Harpy eagles are cool.
Like that you capitalize the first 4 letters.
Oh, you know what's cute? Owlets.
Harpy eagles are quite cute. Actually.
Harpy eagles are pretty cool.
They're pretty cool.
I like secretary birds. Secretary birds are insane.
Here's a secret about Chrissy. If you give her any job in the world, it would be to be queen of crows.
Yeah.
If she could be a magical crow.
Magical crow
magic
woman. Yeah, and that's what I want in life. I want my own crows.
Why don't we do that for a D&D campaign where you're a druid that has affinity for crows and other birds?
Is there crows in D&D?
Yeah, why not?
I can have a familiar, like a crow.
You could ride a giant crow.
Tight. Okay.
Eventually. Well, you have to earn it, though.
Sure. Can it have many eyes?
Yes, definitely. We'll call it Azazel. Will be that crow.
Azazel.
Azazel, sure. Azazel. Sounds like a hip hop name.
Azazel?
Azazel. Maybe I'm just thinking, was it Iggy Azalea? Whatever her name is, Iggy something. Anyway,
You're just thinking of Aziz, I'm sorry.
Aziz, yes, Aziz, I'm sorry. Yeah, you'll be the Odin, the Odin. Oh yeah, Odin doesn't have ravens, not crows, but ravens are cool too.
Oh, hello, chat. We got some people over on the Tube of Views and the Twitch.
Where is that from? How come I don't see those?
Because I have my stream deck.
Oh, I just saw it now. That's weird.
I have a stream deck. You can't see. I have everybody's chats.
Yeah, thank you, Polta Phantasma, saying you draw so good. I think we all agree with that.
Thank you very much. I wish that I could put my Instagram stories into my stream deck too. Can't see everything at the same time. How do people do this without help?
Oh, yeah. What is in front of your face? Chance maybe yes.
This is a camera that is on my Instagram Live. So, yeah, it's...
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we're also streaming on Instagram Live because you can't really, do the whole... What'd you call it? Stream deck?
Yeah, you can't stream to... At least I don't know how to stream to Instagram Live.
So that's your phone. And yeah, you came just to hear about Spoonie. So you know about Spoonie, huh? Tell us your
What do you want to know about Spoonie? I don't really know that much, honestly. I only worked with him the one time when we did the first anniversary, so he was cordial. I don't know.
Kuduman says you have a black raven where you live. Oh, you got to give a gift.
I give them all the time.
Trinkets and that way one day.
Dude, no, when I lived in Kanazawa, I had crow friends because I would go down to the river all the time and I would just feed them sandwiches and stuff.
Sure.
But in Kanazawa, there were tombi as well, like these big hawks that steal your food and stuff. And the crows and the tombis, they fight. They have like territory wars.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so I was always trying to like avoid tombis and protect crows.
Here's some comments from the chat. So, didn't you spoon Spoonie? Is that true?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was like a video.
Yeah, Spoonie with Spoonie.
Spoonie's been on meds for a while, so he's less of a dick than he's heard, and
that's
a
good.
Better place, far removed from TGWTG.
Good. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah. No, I always thought he was a funny guy.
Okay.
Like olden days, we all had like an AIM chat group, whatever.
Chance is saying that she knows that they know it was a long time ago, but if you don't want to be bothered with that era, they can leave it alone. And it was just a huge of all of that at the time. You're pretty open about talking about stuff in general.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I think I was lucky or something because nothing bad ever happened to me with regard to the toxicity in that community.
Shout out Kuduman, thanks for joining us for the chat because you got to get off, get back to work. Love from SoCal. I'm from SoCal too. Yeah, word up. Yeah, join us. If you're around next Thursday, please join us. We can talk about SoCal stuff and tacos or whatever.
Yay.
And some West Side Story-ish. The drama back then. Okay, we are canceled until we love hippos. Sure. Well, we'll work on it. We'll clockwork orange ourselves with with medicine to make sure we love hippos by the time we come back to chat.
Yeah.
Or Big Brother. That's probably more important. 1984. I now love big hippos. That isn't pretty cool like this. We got like 20 more minutes on the chat. I mean, you're not gonna finish the whole thing, but this looks pretty. It looks like a thing.
It looks like a thing.
It looks like a great, cool piece of art.
Yeah. It's coming along.
Yeah, I dig it.
Digged it. Yeah, back in those days, probably the people I hung out with the most from that group are probably people nobody remembers. Well, some people might, because Pa still does stuff. I liked Pa Dugan. He's a sound guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's funny. Who else? Chris Rolo T, who we used to joke was my twin. I don't know why anymore, but we were really good friends.
Sure. When you guys so you guys are all in different areas, though, right?
Yeah.
Like when you made content, you guys weren't like.
We never made anything together for all. We did one thing where we all went to Chicago. Like Angry Video Game Nerd and 8-Bit Mickey, Bensai, all of those guys. Mostly guys. Mars Girl and Punky Val and Lindsay Ellis.
Man, a lot of you guys.
Lindsay Ellis. I don't really like Lindsay. Sorry.
Thermo says that they're loving your art, and that Chance maybe says they got a new drawing stylist today and getting inspired to do some cartooning by watching this.
Awesome.
That's
Exciting.
what it's about, right? It's about inspiring people to make their own art.
Draw.
Like, and Chrissy will post up the prompt that she used to create this art. Isn't that right?
Yeah. Basically, I want to do like a mini challenge. So you'll see when I post it. So please follow me on Instagram if you want to see the final product. If you don't already. And I'm gonna show you the rules, and hopefully if you're into drawing, you'll participate. I think it'll be kind of fun, and hopefully it'll generate a little bit of buzz for everybody. I'm excited about it. Even if not, it'll be fun. And if you guys draw it or follow the challenge, I will share them to my Instagram too.
Wait, is this you're talking about a different... This isn't the challenge, though, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the challenge.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You'll see later.
Okay. Well, I also am waiting with bated breath.
Yes. There's a whole thing. You'll see.
Yeah, very good. I like those bead.
Yeah, I've been into drawing beads lately. I saw a lady with cool bead hair once on Pinterest, and I decided I liked that.
I like it too.
I had beads in my hair once. It's a pain in the butt.
Does it feel...
Feels fun. The feeling is fun.
But when you sleep,
They hurt.
Get in the way.
Don't feel good.
Yeah. Did you come up? Have we decided on a name for your heroine?
Bart.
Bart? Bart, the pig slayer.
Yeah.
Maybe in this world, all the men are pigs.
No.
So she slept. No, that's not it.
No.
Just regular pigs.
Yeah, I don't like sexism.
Okay, good.
They're just. She just.
Allegorical.
No.
I like your design you did. Does it have multiple eyes?
Yeah.
That's cool. Alright.
It's a demon pig.
It's like Gerswin. That's the Celtic pig that we have in our game.
Oh. That's just.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah.
Almost there.
She's a
Squid
badass.
pig.
She's a badass. That's pretty good.
Bart.
Everyone said they let's see here. It's like a squid pig.
I'll accept that.
Yeah.
A squig.
Squig. And then Thermal says they picked up a Onyx Books tab mini C. I'm excited to make little sketches with it along with note taking.
I have no idea what that is. What is that?
What are you watching? Is that like a little tablet thing? Is that what that is? A Onyx book, I think, not box. Onyx book tab mini C. So I assume it's like a
drawing
smart
tablet.
Yeah. Let's look at it. Onyx book mini C.
I think I'll pretty much never use anything but an iPad again when it comes to drawing.
Oh, here. Oh, it's kind of like an iPad mini size.
Oh, I see. Cool. Does it have a good like stylus, like pressure sensitivity and stuff?
Yeah, you kind of get spoiled when you use like an iPad with a Apple Pencil.
It's really hard to. It's hard to go back. I don't know if these. Before I had this, I was using like a Cintiq for work, like the Wacom with the screen on it, and I ended up favoring this over my Cintiq, which Cintiq costs a lot more than an iPad and an Apple Pencil, and I think this is better than a Cintiq. And I for one am happy to see Wacom have to like compete, because I think Wacoms have always been pretty prohibitively expensive for no reason. Kind of like Apple products.
Actually, sure are.
Yeah.
TestBait says they're currently using an XP pen, no complaints. And Thermal says that it's an e-ink type tablet with 4,028 pressure layers. And TestBait agrees with you that Wacoms are overpriced. Don't know how they stay so expensive with all the new competition.
Yeah, I don't, like now I can't imagine paying $1,000 for a Wacom tablet, a Cintiq, when you could just get a whole iPad Pro.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that? It's crazy to me. Because it's like a computer and a tablet.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, you can play board games on it.
Yes, you can play board games on it.
You could watch YouTube.
You can watch YouTubes. All right, I think that is the line art.
Wow, it's quite pretty.
Basically.
I'm gonna say that I love it.
You
I think
love
it's cool
it.
though. How's it? Because you're still putting the title, right? So how's it? You're gonna put like, where's the title gonna go? Just on the.
Probably in the same place.
It won't cover obscure face.
I mean, it will cover stuff, but ideally it won't be completely.
Okay.
It'll just cover like her ears and stuff.
Damn, you see that Black Sabbath? You guys gotta commission her to do your album art.
I don't think Black Sabbath's using it. Are they still alive? Like as a band, Black Sabbath?
No.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
I'm
no,
gonna say
but I
sure
was gonna be corrected.
Black
Pressure layers on the
Sabbath.
E-pen it comes with. iPad will probably be still the best way to go to your case. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it'll be perfect right there.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. This looks like a comic book character.
Yeah. Makes sense. So we're gonna use our colors from our picture. I think I'm gonna go with this color. Maybe this color. Oops. So I probably color in a slower way than I have to, but I.
Oh yeah, that's right. Tasmania said you re-uploaded the Mermaid Challenge, and they submitted to that.
Yeah.
Remember we talked about that. Yeah, we talked about that on one of the first streams you joined us on.
That's right.
Yeah, she decided.
I forgot about them, kind of.
Yeah. But she's bringing it back, so
Thinking about it.
Thinking about bringing it back.
Thinking about it. It's fun, but it is also a lot of work and editing. So, but now I have a lot more free time to do them. So if people like them, please like them and comment on them, and I may very well make new ones. So I forgot that they were on a different channel. I forgot that I uploaded them to a separate channel, so it's like, oh yeah, maybe people don't know where those are. It actually had pretty good momentum when I was doing it, but I think I was working at Sprint when I was doing it, so it was just like I was staying up till like 4 a.m. editing and then going to work and like doing what I do at work all the time, and it was just like,
good dedication.
Can't. So, but maybe now I can try and do it. I have to get a new mailman though, because obviously Garrett the squirrel can't be the mailman in Japan.
Am I just not the mailman?
No.
No, it has to be
it's a puppet.
It's a puppet. Okay.
Yeah, it's part of the shtick.
Well, don't think about it.
I'm thinking maybe a red panda.
A red panda would be good.
Because that's pretty like Japan-y. Or a Shiba.
How about a cute crow doll?
Mm,
You love birds.
I do. But it's like only me.
Someone mentioned that before, Chance, that a Gartic phone would be fun to play with. Gartic phone would be fun to play. I saw that. Is that the one where you all kind of jump into a chat and you like draw together?
But yeah, I don't know what Gartic phone is.
Okay, maybe we should think about that next week. It's the second recommendation. Play Gartic phone.
I mean, if you guys want to play a game together, I'm totally keen.
Gartic phone. All right, well, we'll look into this maybe next week
Yeah.
for content.
I have to figure out. Don't call it content. I don't like.
Sorry. For a thing that we're doing. Oh, then invite your friends in voice call and then choose a character name. Hi. Gartic phone.
I'll look into it.
So like, if we play Gartic phone, would you be able to jump in? Like,
Yeah.
Is it like a Jackbox TV thing where you just like sign up and then you play? And anyone can jump in.
Yeah. How does that work? Summertime.
We did a I played Pictionary with Chrissy last week, and that was kind of wacky.
Yeah.
But maybe like a more digital game would be a good way to do it. Gartic phone.
It'd be nice to include people. Like
Yeah, I think so.
viewers. I want to interact with y'all.
Okay, so I guess you go in and then yeah, it looks like fun. It's like a drawing game.
So a lot of people do it, huh?
Oh, here it says. So, Chance is explaining to us. So, you get a prompt. You draw the prompt. Then someone else guesses what you drew, while you draw someone else's guess on another drawing, and then it plays in order what everyone did. Okay, so it's like that's what's called
like
Gartic telephone, but for drawing.
Fun.
Okay, I got you. That seems difficult.
What?
For me.
Well, sounds fun to me.
Sounds like fun. Yeah, I'm down.
All right, I'll look into it. Do you have to pay for it? You have to download it?
Whatever, you buy it.
Yeah, you just gotta buy it. So.
Is it on
Is it on Steam or is it online?
Might just be an online game.
No, free.
Free, yeah. A lot of live streamers playing it.
Cool. Yeah,
Since it
we'll
started.
try it. We'll try it next week.
Cool.
So if you guys are free, stop by and we'll play Gartic Phone.
Gartic phone. Yeah, I guess there's like an invite or something. I guess you just like post an invite in the chat and then is that how you do it? You just like invite people in the
probably,
chat. Tight. Alright, well then we'll be in.
Game on.
Is that our promise for next stream? Gartic phone if you're watching?
Yep.
Next week, Gartic phone. We're gonna do it. If you want to draw with us, I assume you can draw with us. We'll set it up so that we can both play and we can play with you guys too.
Yeah.
Gartic phone week. Tell your friends.
Gartic Phone. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell your little brothers and sisters.
Yes. Get up on
Tell
it.
your dog. We're gonna play Gartic Phone.
Tell your wife. Tell your kids. Because we Gartic phoning everyone up here.
You don't have to go anywhere. We looking for you. We gon' find you. We gon' find you. And you can draw all that. You can draw that. Draw that. Draw that. Draw that. Draw that.
You need these 5 to 6 players? Oh man.
Oh, you probably can muster up 5 or 6 people.
Yeah. We'll just talk until people join Gartic phone.
I'm pretty sure if I announce it on somewhere,
Yeah, make an announcement like next week we're gonna do. Oh yeah, that's cool.
I'll just rally people.
Yeah,
I can rally people.
You should invite like an artist, like one of your artist friends who might be keen to join. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see if I.
Maybe try to get like some actual real artists playing with us, normies. And see what happens.
You normies.
I'm a normie. I'm a drawing normie.
It's okay to be a normie.
Yeah, of course. I think so too. Normal's fine sometimes. We can't all be exceptional in everything.
It's true.
But what we can do is raise the standard, raise the sort of like level, right? Like, even if I'm not a great artist, I could be a better artist compared to where I was before.
That's true.
And that's important.
I always dislike it when people say they can't draw.
No.
Because I don't think that's true.
I feel the same way about music stuff.
Yeah.
Like people say
I can't play this instrument.
I can't play or I can't sing. I legit. Well, I don't think I'm a great singer now, but I also legit could not sing at all when I first picked up music. Like I couldn't find pitch at all.
Right.
No, I can, and
It's just
take
practice. It's just like anything. If you really want to do something, you can do it. You just do it.
Some things come more naturally to people, but that's okay. That's life. That's fine too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harper says they're a normie. You do have a lovely voice, though, Harper. I will say.
You're not a normie. Here, Adam Levine.
He's a gaming normie. He's not a gamer.
That's true.
You're a gaming normie. I know that for a fact. You're not a music normie. You're good at music, which I admire and I like.
There's different kinds of normies here.
Mm-hmm. And a great friend of the stream.
いい友達。
A good person.
いい友達です。
いい人で。
いい人。
仲間です。You say 仲間。
仲間。
仲間です。
仲間。
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 Yeah. Nakama means good friends. Nakama is like your homeboys, your cadre.
ま仲間。
仲間です。
What's up, ま仲間?
What's up, ma nakama? Well, you say ma nakama, that sounds like manaka. It's like
Yeah.
middle.
Ma nakama.
But yeah.
Nakama. Boku no
Ore
nakama.
tachi no nakama.
I can't say boku.
You can say boku, it's kind of cute.
No, boku
Washi.
is
You
for
say washi.
washi. Did I tell you about how I thought washi sounded cute, and then my friend said it's like for old people. I was like,
that is cute.
I think it sounds cute. Washi. Washi wa.
Yeah, you'll be back from Mermaid someday. You should do a collab. You should do a man. You should get on the Harper. You should get on the live stream game and just do some music. Make some music.
People would like that.
Yeah, it'd be fun. And then just say like Adam Levine's cousin. Just put that in. just
George Levine.
George Levine. Harper Levine. Sorry,
Harper Levine.
Harper Levine. Just call your cat Harper Levine. And people will be like, "Oh man, this guy."
Just make it Instagram is just like Harper Levine official.
Yeah, Harper Levine. Well,
people will be like, well, yeah.
Look at his Instagram. The percussionist Foster Grant. You have all these freaking monikers and pseudonyms.
Harper Levine official. I like it.
Yeah. What time is it here? It is currently 12:28 p.m.
Yeah. That means we're running out of time.
Yeah, we gotta get out of this room in just a little bit, so we may not be able to finish this on stream. But,
that's true. But if you follow me on Insta, I will definitely post it before the end of the day.
I can't imagine anyone doesn't follow you on Insta.
I don't know. Some people might not do. If there's YouTube people, they might not know.
Yeah, you got the time, buddy. Harper Levine, get on it. And then once you do some tracks, we'll throw some other things on top. We'll collab. We'll do the postal service thing. That's what we do. We usually do the postal service thing. Just like write some tracks back and forth between us.
Postal service.
I don't have that much time, but I want to make time to make music still.
No time.
We'll get there. I'm getting there. I'm almost done. I'm almost done with the book I'm writing. Or helping write.
Oh no, I missed a braid thingy.
Oh no. How could you do that? Yeah, it's 12:30 here for our weekly Thursday morning stream.
12:30 in the PM.
12:30 in the PM over here.
9 the AM.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Chance, maybe you're somewhere in the Midwest, right? If I recall correctly, I think Tennessee. Am I mistaken? I don't want to dox you, but
somewhere.
But your address is 546.
Your house is
Apricot Lane, Tennessee.
Your house is black with blue trim.
Yeah, that's right. See, I remember. I try to remember these things. Trying to. Tennessee, see? Called it.
You did.
Mama, say mama, kusa, whatever. What was that?
Mama say mama sa mama kusa.
Oh, mama say
mama sa mama kusa.
I said mama say mama kusa. I love that. By the way, yeah, that's the rhythm of that line is great, right? Because it it syncopates it a little bit every so often. I don't know when it does it. It's like every 3 or something, or
it's like African or something, right?
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. And it's in another song, right? We were at a club, not a club. We were at a party.
It's like a Rihanna song.
Yeah, there's a Rihanna song where she steals that.
Samples.
So you like that Phil doesn't leave the annoying line to the line art like Photoshop does.
Yeah. Yeah, the fuzzy edge line thing. Yeah, it's annoying. Actually, the animation software that I was using, I like it a lot, but it does that one thing, and it's really annoying. I have to fiddle with the fills all the time. Because I think too, it helps what kind of brushes you use. You can get that problem in Procreate, but the brushes that I use have a very hard edge, so I never have fill issues I don't know if you know what we're talking about.
Vaguely.
So it's like when you use like a fuzzy brush,
Yeah.
like to make an outline, and then you use the bucket. It leaves like an outline around the edge. Of,
I think
like,
I think I've seen that before.
Yeah, it's
when
annoying.
I've done it in like paint or something.
It annoying. It make angry.
And Chrissy did mention animation. She just finished an animation for a project we're working on that we're super excited to share with everyone.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've never done like a full animation before, so.
And she like worked really hard on it. It turned out really, really, really cool.
Definitely better than I thought.
What can we say about that? What do you think we could say about this project? Without.
It's fun.
It's fun.
And it is something you can do with friends.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we want to share. Trust me, we want to share it really badly.
But we have to wait.
It needs a little more time to put other things on top of it.
Yeah, so please look for it.
Should we premiere it on one of your streams? Like, come see the new animation kind of thing?
Maybe.
Like a live premiere, and then we could talk about it. That'd be fun. We could talk about that, yeah?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, maybe we drop it. Maybe we drop our project at the same time as a stream. We could talk about it.
Not a terrible idea. Not a terrible idea.
I'm filled with ideas, many which are terrible, but that happens to be a not terrible one.
Yeah, broken clock is right.
You know no one could read that, Harper. No one reads Korean.
No.
I should learn Korean. I hear it's easy. I hear reading Korean is easy.
It's easier than Japanese.
Do you own it, or is it commissioned for a separate company?
Both?
I would say that you own it.
I guess I own it.
She owns it. But, well, we're business partners, and this is going to be a project that she basically co-owns. And she's doing all the art for it. So basically, I'm a designer. I'm a game designer for Adderstone Games, and our partner there, we do role-playing games. But this is going to be a not role-playing game that we're doing with them. So it's like a partnership between our company and their company, Adderstone Games. But Chrissy is the artistic vision behind it, and it's going to be all her art in a very fun way. It's like the world that we're building is very cheeky, I would say.
I hope you like it. I've done a lot of character design for it. I mean, I guess I've done all of the character design for it, but it's been a lot of work, but it's been really fun so far, so I'm really looking forward to sharing it with everybody.
Yeah, and there's going to be a crowdfunding campaign for the game to get off the ground that we'll talk about. So,
are you sharing too much?
No, we can say crowdfunding. It's a normal thing.
No, but you said it was a game.
Oh, sorry, I said it's a game. Okay, I can say it's a game. No, yeah, I can say it's a game. It's a game.
It's a game.
It's a game. It's a fun game that you could play with
your friends.
Your friends and your family.
Or your foes.
Or your foes. Actually, it'd be pretty fun with people you hate.
Play it with your mortal enemies. Make fools of them.
Yeah. All right, I guess that's all we'll say now. We'll sort of leave breadcrumbs across your streams.
Yeah. But look for it. It'll be cool. I've been working really hard. We've been working really hard at it, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. The fruits of our labor. Alright, so I think we're pretty much out of time.
Yeah, we gotta start packing. Did you come somewhere for a game a few years ago, or are they remembering wrong? Did you do games for art for a game?
Did I? I don't think I did.
You did one for a novel?
Yeah, I've done a lot of book cover stuff and like album cover stuff, but to my memories knowledge, I don't recall doing any games.
Harper's right, life is a game.
Life is a game.
Also, life is a highway.
Life is a nightmare. What's that song?
Life is a living nightmare?
No.
Life is a fucking nightmare.
No, there's a song. Nightmare.
I don't know what song that is.
Something.
I know Life is a Highway by Rascal Flatts on the Cars
not
soundtrack.
that one. On the Cars soundtrack. That is where that song is from.
I don't even know how it goes.
Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
How do you not know that song?
Cause I didn't watch Cars till very
It's not
late.
from Cars.
That's where I know it from.
it's like a real song. Like
I know.
they just used it from Cars. I never seen Cars.
Life is a highway because gets neglected by the government, falls apart.
That's
until
true.
Until they're like, all right, fine, I guess we have to.
You have to fix it
this.
because there's a giant sinkhole in the middle of the street and nobody
Right.
can go around it. So I guess you better.
And then they put up these tolls and say that they're gonna be lasting for like just a short time, and they just end up lasting for the rest of your life.
And then everybody complains about the taxes because you have to pay more taxes now. But then it's like well, you gotta pay taxes because if you don't pay the taxes, then
it just gets really busy. You're just surrounded by people you don't like.
Yeah, and you want to leave and go to the countryside, but you can't. And then
anyway, life is a highway. Life is a highway. That's a metaphor.
That's the deep metaphor.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got Creative Digs joined the chat.
Wait, who are you?
Creative Digs.
Are you related to me? I don't think so. I'm not technically a Diggs anyway.
What?
Yeah, because my dad was adopted. So I'm not really a Diggs, biologically speaking.
If you choose a last name, what name would you choose?
Diggs.
Sorry, you should.
I mean, I like my last name.
Yeah.
I'm saying I don't like it, but
I would choose Doe.
Doe?
Yeah, John Doe.
Your name isn't John.
It could be.
It'd be
If
Kurt Doe.
If I'm choosing last names.
Kurt Doe.
Kurt Doe? Kurt Doe?
Sounds like Play-Doh.
Clue. My first name's Clue.
I don't know. Chrissy Kadish.
You can go to the countryside, says Harper. Let's buy Akia. Akia?
Akia?
Do you know what Akia is?
Sometimes I want to live in the countryside in Japan because it's really pretty.
Oh, Akia. Oh, those are the open houses. Akia.
Oh.
Akia. Those are the houses that are empty.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the problem with those is that, like, you have to, like, maintain them in a certain way a lot of times.
Yeah.
It's hard because they're, like, old-timey Japanese houses. And
yeah, people talk about that a lot in the West, right? About, like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, I'm just going to buy a house in Japan, but not realizing that it comes with, like, a bunch of taxes.
huge.
They're cheap.
They're very, very cheap. Like, often, like, nothing.
Yeah.
But it's also a lot of work.
I guess if I ever started a cult, could buy a bunch of Akia and get a bunch of foreigners over here and sponsor their visas and have a collective where we farm because there's no one.
That'd be tight. You guys want to join my cult?
Yeah. If you want to come to Japan and you like farming, maybe that's the thing you could do. Because I think
That's
there's
true.
a thing with like
Agriculture.
for farmer, for people, agriculture here.
Why did you turn into Kermit the Frog for a second?
I told you I always saw Kermit the Frog. It just comes out when I yawn. Yeah.
Your voice like stretched.
Well, not. Mm.
Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog.
You can't. You don't sound like Kermit.
You don't think I do?
No.
You know what I was told when I was younger? I sound like Eek the Cat.
I can't remember what
You guys
Eat the
remember
Cat
Eat the
sounds
Cat?
like.
Yeah,
Probably nobody here.
I have a
'cause
complex
everybody's
about
like,
my voice because he'll say I sound like a cartoon character. I have a slight lisp.
You don't. You don't sound like a. You sound like a charismatic young man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for thinking I sound like a young man. Thank you for the yoga farm. Yeah, we talk about this because I don't know how people join cults, and it's very bizarre. And I would never start a cult, but if I started a cult, it would be like a sort of meta. No, we're not a cult.
That's how they start, I think.
They just start as a joke.
There was like some TikTok thing not too long ago. I was watching a video about it, and it was kind of like that. It was like, no, we're totally not a cult, but they do all these like culty things. And it might still be around.
Well, because people want the trappings of religion without religion.
Because religion.
Because we need that, and that's why we have like what do you call it, clubs and friendship club, whatever those are called.
I mean, community
Stonemasons.
is important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Invader Zim. Do I sound like Invader Zim? All right.
Oh, that means you sound like the guy from Hell of a Boss.
Ah, I can see that. The devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Or not not the devil, but one of them.
One of the demons. Yeah. You guys watch Hell of the Boss?
The cute
Pretty good.
one.
It's pretty
I
good.
forget his name.
Man, yeah. And after watching Chrissy do this animation, I have nothing but respect for people that put up like YouTube animations.
Yeah, I don't know how people.
wild.
I mean, people like that. They're just like second nature for them. It's like as easy as illustration is for me. It's pretty amazing to me. All right, well, it's coming along, but it definitely won't get done right now.
That's quite cool. This is Chrissy's Black Sabbath Paranoid album cover, recover. I think that's. I like this. I think you should do this pretty
Recovers.
recovers. Yeah, I think it's fun doing covers of classic albums and your take on it.
It's fun. It's a tribute.
Yeah, and listen to this album still stands up. Like I know it's like old boomer metal.
Hey, that
but
boomer metal is very good.
No, it's boomer metal because it's the boomer generation of metal. But it's good music. Paranoid slaps, man.
I have a fond place in my heart for Black Sabbath.
Yeah, Black Sabbath's good, man.
So.
Growing up Catholic, I was scared of Black Sabbath.
Yeah?
And like devil music.
Because devil music.
Well, I was afraid I was going to go to hell. And then I realized, they were lying to me. I was going to go to hell anyway. Didn't matter if I listened to Black Sabbath or not.
I kind of figured things were awry around the time when my grandma told me my Pokemon cards were evil.
Your Pikachu's the devil!
Why on earth would, if there were this divine war going on, why would they choose Pokemon cards from Japan?
Pikachu's the devil. It makes you have impure thoughts about animals.
Maybe.
So I don't know what. Wait, what? That was it, Mr. Mime. That Mr. Mime's the tempter.
No, the one, the Gardevoir.
Oh yeah.
Do you know the one I'm talking
the
about?
green plant girl.
That one. That one is the one that makes people impure.
Like a weird plant.
That one didn't even exist when I was a kid.
Sure.
Everything was just Mr. Mimes and like.
Yeah. What do you think, Chad? What's the sexiest Pokemon?
Somebody did that. It was
top 10 sexiest Pokemon.
No, somebody did that. Like somebody ranked all of the Pokemon. I think it was Markiplier maybe. He like ranked.
Is that
yeah, no, it was like a funny thing. Ranking the sexiest Pokemon.
I don't look that up
Do
right
that.
now. Right, my
Your Google is gonna be like, all right.
Ranking sexiest
Pokemon.
God, I regret putting this in my church. Top 10 sexiest Pokemon. Number
Wait,
one.
this one's too
Gardevoir.
serious. No, you need to go to YouTube.
Lopunny.
Lopunny.
What was it called? Who was it? Was it Markiplier?
Yeah. I think.
Every Pokemon Mark wants to smash.
It was something like that. I don't know. There was like a thing.
Smash or pass. All 80.
Yeah. Yeah, it was this video.
This is a 23-minute video.
Because there's 888 Pokemon.
60 million views. Oh man.
All right, I gotta call it for today, guys.
All right.
We gotta stop.
Thanks for joining us for the Thursday stream.
Thursday stream. What do you think? We're not finished yet, but it's got a cool vibe.
Yeah, check out the final product on her Instagram.
Yeah.
And maybe, I don't know, maybe this is something that she'll use for a challenge or whatever.
This is something I'll use for a challenge. So stay tuned, stay put, stay safe, stay hydrated.
I don't like to see the sticker personally.
Okay, well,
I'll cool my jets on
that.
It's quite cool. I like it. Good job.
It's getting there. So, thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Thanks for everyone who interacted with chat. Shout out to Thrillmo and Chance Maybe, and Harper, and Ivy Drawn, and everyone.
Harper Levine official.
Our boy, our SoCal friend Kuruman for joining us. Next week, 100%. Gartic Phone.
Gartic Phone.
Well, we need to get people. So if you want to play Gartic Phone with us,
show up.
Teach us how to play Gartic Phone next week. That means you, Harper. I know you can play. So get on your phone.
Yeah. Chance Maybe. It's your idea. So you gotta play.
Thermo, join us. We'll play some Gartic Phone.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, lovely people. I love you all so much. I appreciate you and such. See you next time. All right.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Where's my OBS? Bye.